Okay, now we're going to draw minor scales. You'll notice up top, I have my order of sharps little table written. That is for major keys only, but we will need that in just a minute. But we're going to draw the A minor, D minor, and E minor scales today. So let's start with A minor. Just like a major scale, you're going to find the lowest note you can, and you're going to draw 8 notes, 1 octave of a scale. So I have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Now, there's 2 more steps. We are not going to use the 3 sharps because that's for A major. We are working on A minor. So now we're going to find the we're going to find the 3rd note of the scale. Find the 3rd note of the scale. A, B, C. So, C major and A minor share the same sharps and flats. So when I go over to my chart, I see that C major has 0 sharps, 0 flats. So that means I don't need to add any sharps or any flats from the key of C. But there is one more step. We are drawing harmonic minor, which means we have to raise or put a sharp on the 7th note of the scale. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to put a sharp in front of that note, even though C major has no sharps or flats. Let's move on to D minor. D minor, I'm going to find the D right here, and I'm again going to draw 8 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a little too close. I would scoot that last one over just a little bit. Okay, so now find the 3rd note of the scale. 1, 2, 3. That D, E, F. So D minor goes with F major. So now that I have the major, I'm going to go up to my chart, and it tells me that F major has B flat. So now I'm going to find the B, D, E, F, G, A, B, and I'm going to put a flat. Remember, the B is a flat, not a sharp. It's the only one. Now, I've got one more step to do after I put the B flat in. Remember, we're going to put a sharp or raise it on the 7th note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to put a sharp in front of the C. So it is possible for a minor scale only to have a flat and a sharp. You haven't done anything wrong. So we have D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C sharp, D. Okay, we have one more minor key that I want to explore with you, and that's E minor. So I'm going to start on the E that's down here on the first line. And again, I'm going to draw 8 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember to leave space between the notes so that you can go back and put any sharps or flats that you need. Okay, so E minor, I'm going to find the 3rd note of the scale. 1, 2, 3, E, F, G. And I'm going to go over to my chart. It says that G has 1 sharp. We know it has to be the 1st sharp, so it's going to be an F sharp. So E minor and G major go together. So we need to find the F and put a sharp on it in the E minor key signature because it shares with G major. E, F, and I've put my sharp on it. Remember, there's one last step with a harmonic minor scale, and that is to put a sharp on the 7th note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So your E minor scale will look like this. E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D sharp, E. So right over here, you'll see A minor and C major are related to each other. D minor and F major are relative major minor and related to each other. E minor and G major also go together. Remember, we figured this out by finding the 3rd note of the scale, and that told us what the relative major was. The other thing that you can do is memorize these if you would like, But now you know how to find them in case you forget how they are related. You find the third note of the scale, and that is the major that you go to our order of sharps and how many sharps are in a key signature chart.